Jar Jar Binks, Jar Jar, Jar Jar Binks. Me say your humble servant, Jar Jar, Jar Jar Binks, Jar Jar, Jar Jar Binks. Oh, muy, muy, I love you, Jar Jar, Jar Jar Binks. Me say go Jar Jar Binks.
Hello everybody, some would say I'm the reverse, and welcome to my review for The Flash Season 9, Episode 6, titled The Good, the Bad, and the Lucky. I'm just going to get right into this and tell you that this is easily the worst episode of the season, and one of the worst episodes of the entire show. It's honestly the most offended I've ever been by an episode, because it's such an irrelevant filler episode without the main character in the final season, which is only 13 episodes long. It's honestly baffling to me that this episode even exists in Season 9 the way that it does. It's so ridiculous. I just don't even know what to say. Sorry I took so long to get to this review. I didn't get the chance to actually watch this episode until about 2 days ago. And I just didn't want to talk about it because there was really just nothing good to talk about. So this is gonna be a quick video, but anyways, let's talk about the actual episode and what it's about. So there's two main storylines in this episode. The first one is Becky Sharp, the villain from Season 4, Hazard. She can control luck. She causes bad luck to the people around her, which gives her good luck. Very ridiculous power, but honestly, I like how it fits the kind of campy side of the show. I don't mind Becky as a character. She's a bit annoying, at least she was in Season 4, but it's been 5 years since then. I've kind of, she's grown on me for sure. But she's back to life after Crisis, which is great. It's great to see more Crisis changes. The thing that really confuses me, though, is how the heck does she know that she died in the previous world and that she's back because of Crisis? People don't know about Crisis. That's a very, it's a very, important piece of exposition. The writers, of course, had to establish in the episode how she was back to life. But why did they have Becky be the one to tell the audience, hey, I'm back to life because of a certain crisis? It could have been so simple for Chester to just, explain it, oh, she's back because of Crisis. Maybe he pulls out Cisco's Who's Who binder from Season 6, the one that Cisco gave to Chester. He could have pulled it out, flipped to a page, pointed to her little, card, and been like, Becky Sharp, she came back after Crisis because of Crisis. It's that simple. It's little things like this that it just shows that the writers do not care about what they're writing. They're just so lazy. It's ridiculous. But yeah. The first storyline deals with her, and then she gets the help of Cecile and Allegra to basically, she got framed for putting her boyfriend in a coma. And the whole episode is them trying to figure out how to clear her name and figure out what happened. I'm not going to talk about it. It's stupid. There's nothing relevant to talk about. A little side storyline within this one is that Cecile, she needs to get home to Joe and Jenna for Jenna's birthday, and she missed her train. Why didn't she just call up Barry to, whoosh her to Joe's house? I don't know. Because Barry and Iris both left. They went on a little, baby moon vacation thing. I don't know exactly. I don't really care. Why didn't she just call him to run her over to Joe's? Or better yet, why doesn't she just use one of Allegra's little, teleporting smoke bomb things of Nash's? Because those are the things that Nash left behind for Allegra. And they use them all the time. They use them this season. Remember when they used them to, smoke bomb to Red Death Slayer to save Barry, and then Mark died and they had to smoke bomb out of there? Why didn't they use that? It's just so ridiculous. It's so stupid. And then the second storyline is with Keone. There's literally nothing here to talk about. Basically, Chillblaine and Chester are trying to train Keone, figure out what her powers are, and Chillblaine Mark is trying to get her to use her ice powers that he thinks she has, and he's getting really frustrated because he basically wants her to be the new Killer Frost. It's stupid. And then at the end of the episode, when they do like a scan of her body, they learn that not only is she not a metahuman, but she's also not a human. I don't know why they were surprised that she's not a metahuman. Killer Frost wasn't either. She wasn't, like, there was no dark matter in her system. You remember when, I almost said Cecile, when Cicada's dagger didn't work on her? It's just, these writers have no idea what they're writing at this point. They don't care. They don't care to do the research. They don't care to actually use their brains. It's so sad. It's so sad to see how far the show has fallen, but yeah, there's nothing to talk about in this episode at all. I get the only cool thing, I guess, was just seeing an old villain pop up for the final season. That's it. Nothing about this episode other than that was actually entertaining. It was a horrible, horrible episode. Worst of the season, one of the worst of the show. And yeah, and next episode, I know a lot of people are excited because they like Nia. I'm not a Nia fan. I've never been a Nia fan. I've never been a huge Supergirl fan or anyone from that show. So I'm not excited for 2 weeks from now because we're getting a break. Honestly, I'm just not excited about this show until we get the Oliver episode and the Cobalt Blue stuff after that. So, I'm so ready for this season to be done. The first 6 episodes are just horrible. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for my future reviews for the next episodes of The Flash and any rankings I do and any other videos I decide to do. So yeah, thank you for watching. See ya.